Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to my channel for another installment of Pros and Cons. Today, we're going to be diving into the DIY muscle rack build, where I'll be sharing three advantages and three drawbacks based on my own experience. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to give a thumbs up. And if you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. But above all, I encourage you to leave a comment sharing your own pros and cons regarding the DIY muscle rack build. So let's get started. My first pro is going to be the advantage of constructing your own muscle rack lies in its affordability. By opting for a do it yourself approach, you retain control over the expenditure depending on the extent of the project. In contrast to predetermined pricing with, let's say, modu cases, for example, you have the flexibility to invest as much as you want or as little as you desire in the muscle rack. Whether you prefer a minimalistic setup or a more elaborate one, the choice is yours. Furthermore, DIY allows you to distribute the cost over time rather than making a single large investment upfront. You could start with the initial purchase and then gradually add more components as needed. The next pro is going to be the lead time as being a crucial aspect, especially for me. Modular cases usually require minimum 8 months, if not over a year, for completion, from ordering to even final assembly. On the other hand, the muscle racks, I can complete a build in an estimated about 2 weeks. Time's incredibly valuable to me, especially as my collection grows. I'm constantly anticipating pre orders and new collectibles entering my collection. So being able to purchase muscle racks and have a finished project in just 2 weeks is priceless. Waiting for months to receive displays is simply not an option for me. The final pro is going to be the beauty of the build lies in your hands. Having full control over every aspect of the process, from initial design to the final touches, holds immense significance for me. It's another advantage I cherish. Depending on the collectibles I'm showcasing, having the freedom to design and construct each rack accordingly to specific requirements is invaluable. With complete control, your build's potential is bound only by your creativity and how far you're willing to push the boundaries. Now that we discussed some of the pros about the muscle racks, I'd like to talk about some of the cons. And the first one is going to be having DIY experience being beneficial. Mastering the muscle rack build requires a certain level of building proficiency, such as planning skills and familiarity with using tools. While the requirements are minimal, there isn't a step by step instruction manual to follow. Instead, you must have a clear idea of the display you want and possess the know how of tools and various techniques necessary to bring your vision to life. Your build quality is going to be directly dictated by your technical know how. The next con is, well, mistakes are inevitable, yet integral to the DIY process. As the quote unquote architect, executor, and troubleshooter of your own project, the responsibility lies solely on you. Unlike store bought assemblies, there's no customer support safety net for missing pieces or damages or questions. Meticulous planning is crucial for a successful outcome. Fortunately, there's an abundance of resources like social media groups and YouTube tutorials that offer a wealth of ideas, tips, and hacks to guide you through the journey. And the final con is going to be the availability of products that can pose a challenge, especially when assembling items using individual components instead of pre-packaged kits. When ordering specialized display cases, for example, they ideally come with all the necessary components. However, when crafting your own, it's crucial to consider the availability of these components used, ensuring their accessibility for future builds if you plan to construct additional racks. Well, there you have it. Those are my three pros and three cons to the DIY muscle rack. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope this list of pros and cons proves helpful to those who are undecided or have reservations about taking on this product. A question is it generally an easy build? Well, that largely depends on your skill set and experience. And as for whether it's more affordable than modular cases, that really hinges on your level of preparation and how you ultimately spend your money. Speaking only from my own experience, I found the cost per unit to be significantly lower compared to those other options available online. For me, though, the greatest advantage is time saved. I no longer must wait months for cases while my collection continues to grow and evolve. So, that being said, share your thoughts in the comments below. And until next time, this is Mr. Mom Collectible signing off, saying take care. I'll catch you guys in the next video.
Acknowledge me.